What is up, badass babe? Coach Holly coming at you with the Girl Boss Project podcast to kickstart another epic week. And on today's show, I just might be breaking some hearts and shattering the number one most limiting belief, the number one most limiting way of thinking that is getting in your way of seeing results. And I know that 99.9% of us listening to this podcast are struggling with this mindset, are struggling with this way of thinking. And I know because I was a victim to this mindset. I was a victim to this thought process, and I held on to it for years and years and years, which is why it took me so damn long to get the weight off and see the results. And the reason I do this podcast, the reason I show up here for you is because I don't want you to travel that same road. I don't want you to make those same mistakes. So the mindset, the biggest limiting belief that I see that women have, that I know that you're struggling with, is that you are waiting for your knight in shining armor to show up and save you. And no, I'm not talking about romance and a knight coming to whisk you away and live in the castle and make all your dreams come true. No, I am talking about this, the mindset that you hold. If you have ever said something like, I will be happy when I can do this, I will then be that. I know that that is the most pervasive mindset that is crushing you from seeing the results that you want, because I was so caught up in that way of thinking. I was so caught up in there's looking for that one thing, that one secret, that thing, that diet, that workout that was just gonna fucking save me and make me happy, because that's what I needed. I needed the workout. I needed the meal plan to get to where I wanted to be. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's complete bullshit. You do not need a knight in shining armor. You do not need something external to make you happy. You do not need something external to move you forward to your goals. See, that's where we get it twisted, is when we're struggling, and I say we because believe you me, I have struggled. I did everything wrong. I made more mistakes than like all of my clients put together, which is why I'm fired up and passionate about showing up to the podcast to teach you not to make those same damn mistakes. But that was me stuck on looking outside rather than looking within. Because the truth is, the longer that you've been in this game, I've been at this, I started my weight loss journey 18 years ago. And it went up, it went down for a long period of time. And now it's up, and I am where I am. But the longer that I've been in this game with weight loss, with relationships, with my business, the more it becomes clear that it's nothing out there that is going to help me get to where I want to be. Yes, certainly. I have, and I am transparent with all of my clients. I am a product of coaching. I have had a coach, a mentor, been a part of a mastermind, been a part of a community that is coaching me to level up for the last 15 years. I joined my first ever mastermind and was a part of coaching when I was 22. And I believe in coaching, because the reason you hire a mentor, the reason why you hire a coach is a couple things. Is one, freaking results, right? Why take a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years and making all of these mistakes when you could hire a coach or a mentor that's been there, done that, made the mistakes, and you could get the results in 3 months, in 6 months, rather than a year plus. So the first reason you hire a coach is results. The second reason, and these aren't in numerical order of importance, but the second reason is knowledge. Okay, if you want to get the dream body, if you want to be where you are not, you have a gap. You have a knowledge gap and you have a thinking gap. Because if you had the knowledge and we thought correctly, if we had the correct mindsets, we wouldn't be struggling. So you hire a coach to give you the knowledge, to give you the mindset, to teach you how to think, to break free and get to where you want to be. The third reason is accountability. I don't know about you, but showing up here for you, showing up on this podcast, showing up to my community, my clients, my squad, and showing up to my coach, I will do way more 90% of the time than showing up for myself. I am super disciplined, super accountable, but when push comes to shove, I want to sit on the couch and Netflix and chill and just give into that relaxing side, that lazy side. So I know that showing up here, showing up for my community, I'm way more accountable. I'm going to put myself into those spots to show up, to be accountable, to be responsible for results, my own success, right? But we need that external push most times to level up and get to where we ultimately want to be. So it's results, knowledge, and accountability are the main reasons that you hire a coach. And I knew that early on. I don't want to take 10 years to do what I could do in 2. I'm going to find someone that's been there, done that, made the mistake so I can learn, get the knowledge, and go. Okay? So the thing that I was always seeking out was that there was one thing. It was the meal plan, it was the shake, it was the macros, it was the workout that was gonna freaking save me. And the longer I have been in this game, the longer I've been coaching clients, the longer I have been at this journey myself, it became super clear in the past couple years that it's not what's out there. And that's what I want you to know. I want you to know that it's not what's out here. Yes, me as your coach, as potentially your mentor, if you have another coach, we're going to, our whole purpose in helping clients is to get you to where you want to be faster, but you have to have it within. I tell my clients this all the time. I am going to pour everything out. I'm literally going to lay all the secrets, the tactics, the strategies. I'm going to lay out your freaking blueprint. The only thing that I can't give you is that desire, that want for something more. I know for me, when I was 50 pounds overweight, when I had gained 80 pounds in a year, there was nothing that was more important than getting out of that place. I had that fire, I had that drive. But somewhere along the way, I lost that, and I started looking for that knight in shining armor. I started looking for that one secret, and it doesn't exist. You will not be happy when you get the weight off if you don't change and level up who you are in the process. And that's where most people get it twisted. And that's the thing that's holding you back, is you're constantly looking out. You're looking for the next thing rather than looking inward. And I don't mean doing some deep reflection or any of that. But the thing that's keeping you stuck, and when I say you, again, I mean me, it all comes down to 3 things: habits, routines, and rituals. You could have the best, and there isn't one, but you could have the best workout, the best meal plan. But if you don't get up when you're supposed to do the workout and you hit snooze and you miss the workout, the best workout in the freaking world, did jack shit for you. If you don't eat the food that you should eat to meet your macros or your calories or whatever you're doing, if you don't do that and you do something different, it doesn't matter how freaking good the meal plan was. So what I need you to understand, what I want you to understand, and I want you to pull into this week to move you forward, is out here, your knight in shining armor doesn't exist. You're a fucking rock star. You are a badass. You can see these things on my wrist. I wear a band that says badass. I wear bands that tell me who I am. I take on that identity. And you, my friend, you are a badass. You have everything it takes. I get right now, maybe in this moment, you don't believe that you are worthy, that you don't believe you're a badass. I have women tell me all the time that I have it all together. I have my shit together in every area. I just can't figure out my body. I get that. I 1000% get that. You have failed so many freaking times, obviously you don't believe that it's possible right now. You don't feel like you have what it takes. You don't feel disciplined, motivated, whatever those stories are. But I am here to tell you today, you have everything it takes. You have everything it takes to get the body you want. Because there's one thing that you need to understand. And I challenged one of my clients last week on our coaching call, and it was this. She's been in the program for about 6 months now. And she went through my 90-day fat loss accelerator program, and she's now in my 12-month mastery program. Big shit is happening for her, and big shit will happen for her. But it still came back. She said to me, when you asked me on day one on our consult, do you believe that you're going to be successful? She's like, I didn't, but I believed in what you told me that I could be successful. And that's what got her started, right? So we start our journey often not with our own belief, because if we believed it and we thought it, we would take the actions that align with that, and therefore we'd get different results. So at the beginning, especially in this area, when we have failed and gotten punched in the face more times than we even can count, we don't believe. So we harness someone's belief, like a coach or a mentor or a friend or a significant other, and we jumpstart. But this is what she said 6 months in, and so much transformation, physical, mental, has happened. And, I'm always challenging my clients, whether they're a week in, whether they're 3 months in, 6 months in, 9 months in, wherever they're at, I'm always challenging, because don't forget, I told you this last week and I'll continue to tell it. It's never the meal plan. It's never the fitness. Those are never the things that hold you up. It's this. It's the mindset. It's the 6 inches between your ears. So I'm always challenging my clients, do you believe? Where are you at? Where's your mindset? And she said, you asked me, do I believe at the beginning? And I didn't, but I latched onto your belief and your passion and motivation to help me. And she's shifted that belief now, but she still has that inner demon, that inner mindset that creeps up every now and again, that I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy voice. But I'm here to tell you, and this isn't just some rah-rah motivational kickstart your freaking Monday bullshit. No, that will only take you so far. Motivation doesn't last. You're going to click off this podcast. You're going to, in an hour, your life is going to be what it is, and motivation doesn't last. But I need you to understand right now, stop searching for the knight in shining armor. That shit's not coming, because it's already here. You have everything inside of you. You have the desire. You have the motivation. You have what it takes. You might not have the knowledge. You might not have the accountability. Maybe you need to go out and search those things, but you have what it takes. So what I need you to do, and this will bring this point home, and you will start to get in momentum and start to make shifts like now and for this week, if you click off this podcast and you get into action. The only time that matters is right now. And if you understand that nothing, no external thing is going to save you, okay? If your spouse was more supportive, you'd be, no. We need to stop the blame game and stop looking out. If you want to change, if I want to change, if any of my clients want to change, you need to show up for you, because you're the most important person. And you have everything inside of you. Everything. You are a fucking badass and a rock star. So I need you to click off this podcast. I need you, if you want, literally, I do this. I literally go to the mirror and talk to myself. Okay? I do it. Literally, figuratively, you need to tell yourself that you have everything it takes. You are worthy. And you are going to make shit happen, because you are a badass. And you need it. If you're like, I'm saying it, I don't 100% believe it, I get you. But that's why you need to tune into the podcast, because over time, slowly but surely, I'm going to brainwash you in a really good way to level up your mindset, to help you change and shift the way that you think. Because if I can shift the way that you think, that's going to lead you to different actions. And when you start taking different actions, better actions, you are going to get the results that you want. It becomes not if, it becomes when. It's just a matter of time. So you don't need a knight in shining armor. You are your fucking knight in shining armor. You are a badass. Let's get up and go. Peace out, babes. That is it. I am literally not going to say anything else. I am dropping it here. Get up, go, take action, drink your water, get your steps, whatever that little action is. You have everything you need inside of you. You, me, and the rest of us listening need to start showing up for ourselves, because nobody is coming to save you. But I will be back here tomorrow and every single day, getting you fired up, helping you shift that mindset to inch you forward. But I'm not going to save you. You're going to save yourself, and you need to start taking action now. Peace out, babe. I will be back tomorrow. Let's get it.